All I know is that a meeting is happening tonight in Hightown. I would go myself, but should I leave the tower without permission, Meredith would call it proof of my involvement.
Whatever they're doing, I'll put an end to it.
Use discretion. I would rather not deny my mages what small freedoms they can find.
If they break the law, we will not look away, Enchanter.
Just learn the nature of this meeting. You needn't interrupt unless you find proof of something sinister. I pray not. Or Meredith will have what she needs to justify the right of annulment.
Yeah, we'll see what happens there. It is really screwed up that Aveline... Well, it's not screwed up for her character, but it raises all the issues, the rightful issues. But Aveline said, if they break the law, we will punish them, as if the law is impartial here. But clearly the law is not impartial. I think that is the intention behind her line, is just for her to be like, I'm impartial here. It's not about mages or Templars. It's about the law. But the problem is the law doesn't say that what the Templars are doing to the mages is illegal. The law doesn't say that the Templars doing the brain dead sort of whatever it's called, I forget the name, the silentation, that's the one, doing the silentation just because people don't agree with the methods of the head Templar. The law doesn't say that's a bad thing, so the law clearly is not impartial. And also, it makes sense that the law wouldn't be impartial. It's not like it happens on some places and it doesn't happen in others. It tends to happen generally when there is law, which is that the ones in power make laws to preserve their power. And if not to preserve their power, to preserve at least the status quo that led them to their power. And the Templars aren't really the ones in power, but the ones that are in power are very much held up by the Templars. Or were, anyway, because then their head got cut off.
Someone's coming! The champion!
We know you're spying for Orsino!
Run! We'll handle this!
Oh no, I'm gonna be forced to self-defense them in the face. Oh well, might as well do it mage style. Oh, that looks so good. Oh, look at the electrocution, and the burning, and the fireballs, and I have other things. Why are you so powerful? Don't be powerful, die. There you go. And then one of these. Oh, hi, I do not appreciate that. Okay, well, in that case, let me select everyone, and let's go over yonder. Over yonder is a lovely place, I hear. It is good, it's got good infrastructure, like the roads are nice, and there's plenty of benches so you can sit down and have a cup of tea or whatever. And Aveline is taking quite a lot of damage, so this might have been just what the doctor ordered. It was not what Varys ordered, or apparently Meryl. I have no idea what they're trying to do. But yeah, that is okay. Okay, you are. Why are you doing this? There you go. They are still confused. Hawk, what the hell's wrong with you? Seriously, what is wrong with them? Why do they do that? They just decide to run all the way back to where they were dying. I mean, they weren't dying, but they were taking a beating. Oh no, this ability. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Oh, you used... Yeah, that ability does damage over time, and I absolutely hate it. Let's see if I have a fireball here at the ready. I have some things at the ready. Did you throw the fireball? You did not throw the fireball. Okay, that's a kill. And now the mage. No, I think it's fine. Let's not do the fireball. Let's do the firestorm. Mm-hmm. Perfect.
I only have a little left.
Yeah, you do only have a little left. But don't worry about it. They're not too strong either. Okay. Perfect.
Search them. There's got to be more than this.
More than this? You mean more enemies to kill? And we're gonna search the enemies To find out about the more enemies to kill? Conspirators notes. A torn note found in a conspirator's pocket. Will not tell you again. It's not safe to bring new recruits to our meetings. Meredith has eyes everywhere. Bring anyone who claims to be against her to Bali's warehouse at night. We must ensure their loyalty, lest Meredith discover us before we are ready to confront her.
Another secret society meeting in a warehouse. Do you think the owners charge them rent?
I mean, why wouldn't they? If they're not the owners. I mean, unless they... What kind of question is that, Varric? What are you even trying to get at? Is that a joke? It was... Either way, where are we supposed to go now? The docks at night. Look at that. Shining so brightly. Being so pretty. It's the Statue of Liberty. The word that they use so much. It is so weird. It is such a weird... I still think it's just such a weird thing that they talk about liberty as a point of concern for the mages. But I made my peace about that before when I referenced monks in medieval ages. But what makes it really weird isn't really that monks in medieval times didn't complain about their freedoms and their liberties. It's just that it's using it like that is such a stereotypically American thing to say. Do you know what I mean? I guess for an American person, it doesn't.
Cake.
It doesn't. Ooh, that's actually really good. It doesn't strike strike them as weird, but to me it does. It's just sort of the least of the mages' problems are their liberties. I don't care if they can't read the books that they can't. They're being killed. Oh, these people are silently discussing things. Oh, they might...
I told you she was hunting us!
No, not her. I can't do this.
Hello? Why are they so quiet and silent?
To arms!
Self-defense! Oh. So far, we haven't been given many choices apart from trying to investigate what's going on. I mean, and investigate I will, I suppose. Are y'all doing things? Because y'all should be doing things. I will, now that everything is on fire a little, I will perhaps not be here. Let me go up there. Aim for up there, in fact. That is... does that open? That does open. Okay. Let's go in here. This is a cozy, lovely place for us to fight. Aveline, you stay at the front. No. Go over there. Aveline, you can do, yeah. Aveline can do whatever she wants. Okay. Meryl decides that she wants to die. No, I think that works. Okay. See? That's so much better. And in the face of what's actually going on, which is that we're ambushing people, it makes even less sense that they would ambush us. Oh, that's bad news. It's going to do a lot of damage. Let me see. That's all right. It still did a lot of damage. Why are you down here? I wonder. I do not know. I do not, in fact, know why. Let me do this. And then this. Okay. More. Yeah, this is the boss, I think, perhaps. You see how they're spawning outside? Very bad people. Very bad people. It's what I'm saying. Let's actually control Aveline here. It's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't make any sense that they are ambushing us. Why would they do that? I'm the one who's ambushing them. I am the one who knocks. Who do you think you're talking to? Okay, let's also get some more of this fiery love in here. And that is not a bad idea to do this. We're gonna need a little bit of the party heal. We don't have anybody back here. Speaking of which, Varric is just checked out. Which honestly is better AI behavior than a lot of the AI behavior that I see a lot of the time. I wish they checked out a little bit more often. Okay, Meryl is unfortunately very checked in. I don't like this guy. Let me try to freeze him. Did not work, I don't think. Why does he sound like he's made of demon? When he attacks, he's like... Not anymore, mind you, because of the murder that's happening, but... Before, it definitely sounded like that. I don't know, maybe it's the Whirlwind Attack that he has. Because that thing is powerful. Either way, that did make things quite a lot better for us. I was going to say for everyone involved. It wasn't not for everyone involved. But we still have no answers. We just sort of... I suppose that we're following up on clues? And Varric didn't say anything about us. Oh. There were traps here as well.
Easy as pie.
Oh, Karen. Right. What are you doing down here? Blade of Mercy. It is a gift. 2 or 4 Fenris. Lovely. That's... I mean, we... Thank you. Warned me right as I blew up. No, we're not in combat. Oh, actually, we are. What? Why are we in combat? Okay.
I told them not to do it. I swear. If I knew you were the one they were talking about, I'd have warned you. I don't hold with kidnapping. Not after what I went through.
Didn't I save your life?
You did. Believe me. I still dream about those blood mages. I don't know where I'd be without you. I'd never have let them kidnap anyone I knew was one of yours.
Tell me the truth. I'm in no mood for games.
They said someone was spying. We needed leverage. Someone they cared about. As a hostage. We just got word they took one of the Templar apprentices. A lad named Carver.
Just tell me where they went. I can't waste any time.
They left for the ruins on the Wounded Coast. We have a kind of base there. They should have just talked to you.
No.
I know you're a reasonable person. You have to see how dangerous Meredith is. Thrask says Meredith will cause open war with the mages if she stays in charge. We have to take her down.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Again, it's sort of... And I say again because when Evelyn was talking about the law, it sort of brought themes to the fore that maybe could have been held in or been kept in the subtext. And now more themes are being brought to the fore that could have been kept in the subtext. I'm not complaining that they're being brought to the fore. I'm just going to point out that the crime here perpetrated by the apostates is they kidnapped a Templar. Why did they kidnap the Templar? Because they don't like that the Templars kidnap every apostate. But there is no thought in the text. And I don't think, you know, in a society where the Templars kidnapping all the apostates is a normal thing, you wouldn't think of it like that. It's just, oh, how dare they do this kidnapping? But when the Templars do that, you don't even think of it as kidnapping, let alone think of it as a similar thing, or even as it is, a much worse thing, that the Templars kidnap all the apostates. That said, there's another aspect to this, which is the... did you see how defensive he was? Again, it kind of goes back to what I was talking about before. When you have a pen of sheep and one of them runs away because you left the door open, it's not the sheep's fault. Not because the sheep is not smart enough, but because that's what you expect the sheep to do, and it's within the sheep's right to want to run away. And so you bring it back to the pen, and you don't punish it for running away. Well, unless you're an absolute jerk. And we're talking about human people, which makes it, well, maybe not humans, because there's the elves and whatnot, but which makes it even worse than the sheep example. So, did you see how defensive he was about the kidnapping? Oh, I don't deal with kidnapping. No, it's fine. You can deal with kidnapping. It's fine. I mean, it's, fair and equitable behavior in comparison to what you're protesting about. So, I mean, I suppose you can use your opponent's tools against them. It's only fair, I think. Especially if it's Carver. Kill him. Carve him. I don't know why he's called Carver, though. But, yeah.
Is this whole thing to oust the Knight Commander?
She needs to go, don't you see? We need a real Viscount and Templars who protect mages, not massacre them. Just look what Thrask accomplished. Mages and Templars working together. Isn't that what we all want?
Thrask did that? Huh.
Is Thrask the one running this conspiracy?
He's the one who brought us together. For 6 years, he's been working, one mage, one Templar at a time, teaching us we don't have to hate each other. He showed us Meredith isn't the only way.
It's good that it's a Templar who's saying this, teaching us that we don't have to hate each other. There's no reason for the Templars to hate the mages in the first place. There is a reason, however, for the mages to hate the Templars, which is the kidnapping that I was talking about. So the hating each other here, there's no both sides of this. One has the power, the other doesn't. I mean, the reasons might be there. They haven't been shown to be there in this game yet. But in the first game, they definitely were shown. I'm just thinking that this game has different themes and different subjects and different lore, perhaps. We'll see.
Do you mean the Templar, Thrask?
You've worked with him. He's a good man. You should help us, not fight us. All we want is someone sane in Meredith's place. What are you going to do to Thrask? To me?
Oh, it's fine.
This isn't going to end well. If I were you, I'd stay out of range.
Thank you. I'm really sorry you were the one. I'll go to Marsha, try to wait this out. I don't think I can serve the Templars while Meredith is still in charge.
That is a good thing to do. Which begs the question, why don't more Templars do that? There's a reason why more don't do that, is because Meredith is less of a changing force within the Templars and more of a reflection of the Templars as an institution, which we have absolutely seen. I mean, before as in themes, at least in regards to themes, before Meredith's introduction to the game and to the storyline, it's not that she didn't exist. I think she existed definitely in the narrative. She just didn't exist as a character. But before her introduction as a character, we saw the Templars becoming worse and worse in regards to how they treat the apostates, or the mages rather. Apostate. I've been using the word apostate interchangeably with mage, and I shouldn't. Actually, I haven't even been using it interchangeably with mage. I have been using it in lieu of mage, and I shouldn't, because an apostate is a runaway mage, or at least a mage that doesn't agree or doesn't follow the laws of the Chantry, which again is just the power is so much with the Chantry that, or it's not Chantry, it's the Templars. That is what I use interchangeably, the Chantry and the Templars, but they're technically not the same thing. Close enough, though. Now, where are we supposed to go? Main plot? Oh, right, we're supposed to go to Fenris. Unrelated to this.
Take a look at this.
A Blade of Mercy. I remember these. You see them in the Imperium. Replicas of the sword Archon Hessarian used to kill Andraste. This one looks finely crafted.
I thought it might be worth something.
It is. Here, let me show you. These are gifts of honor, given to those who have performed a service for the Imperium. Denarius coveted them, as I recall.
You don't talk about the Imperium much.
It's not a place I remember fondly.
Doesn't the Chantry forbid mages to rule over men?
Ah, yes. Magic is meant to serve man and not rule over him. In the Imperium, they say that means magic should serve the greater good, which they claim the Magisters do. Do not believe it.
What do the Magisters do that's so bad?
What you call the Circle of Magi rules the Imperium. They control the Chantry as well as the Templars. They claim the Magisters are governed by holy law, but they are the law. They do as they please. All of them.
So they all use forbidden magic?
The more powerful the mage, the higher he rises in the Senate. He makes the laws, he determines what is acceptable. Everyone who wishes to compete must do the same or be crushed. Perhaps it wasn't always this way, but it is now.
The slave trade is still in operation in the Imperium.
It varies from one Archon to the next. One outlawed it many years ago. He was quickly assassinated. Tevinter would crumble without slaves. The Imperium's elite know no other way.
Tevinter? As the Empire? I wonder if that's true. Because slave keeping is actually a terrible way of producing wealth. In comparison even to feudalism. Well, I say comparison even to feudalism. Feudalism is an incredible way of producing wealth. It's just far surpassed by capitalism. Of course, if that's considering that the objective is to produce wealth. We're not talking about the side effects of any of those systems of what would they be? Economic systems, I suppose. Yeah, and of course there's mixed stuff, but yeah, I don't know. I think maybe the political leaders might crumble, but not. I don't know. I doubt that. I doubt that.
Seems like a slave rebellion would end that.
There are rebellions all the time, actually. Most of them end poorly. The Senate always unites when faced with sedition. One day, things will change. Then the Magisters will see just how fragile their hold is.
I wonder what will change. It's good that he says there's rebellions all the time, because that's actually historically very common.
I heard that the Imperium has been at war with the Qunari for decades.
Ever since the Qunari landed on the island of Saharan, yes. 80 years ago? Perhaps more. The Archon demanded aid from the rest of Thedas. It didn't get him far.
They've been at war a long time.
The Qunari only ever wanted Saharan, which they have. The Imperium has made numerous attempts to retake the island, without real success. I believe the Qunari are saving their strength, building a massive fleet. When they wish true war, we will know.
Are the Qunari that strong?
They once fought all the lands of Thedas to a standstill. If they wanted to conquer the Imperium, they would. From what I saw on Saharan, they will not relent. They believe even more strongly than the Magisters that they are in the right.
Do the Magisters actually believe that? Either way.
I'd like you to have it.
You think I wish to carry a symbol of Imperial honor? You must be joking. Keep your sword. Sell it, melt it down. I want nothing to do with its filthy magic.
He never likes me. I don't take it personally. It's, he wears... He speaks his mind, you know? He speaks his mind. That's fair enough. It's more a reflection of his character than of mine. So... And besides, he doesn't like me ever, so, you know. Best served cold. Let's go to the Wounded Coast and see if we can serve our carved brother cold. Because of the, you know, we're gonna kill him. Maybe. Look at that. I think we got ambushed. I hear things, but I'm pretty sure that's the Whirlwind Attack. Maybe it is. Okay. It is time for you to die, then. Although I shouldn't have put that so far back over here. I am concerned that they will attack me from the back. Who are we killing and why are we killing them? I do not know that. I wish there were more dialogue, more choices here, apart from some self-defense. Oh, wait. Templar Lieutenant. 31 silver. Oh, yeah, there's more. Oh, they have corpses. Oh, these are the exploding ones? Or... I don't... What happened?